Well, I got a call last night for a newer Jeep. They're on the beach and they lost their keys. They weren't near the water, and they want me to come get them off the beach. I told them, because the Jeep is all-wheel drive, I can't just drag it down the beach. I gotta be able to get it out of gear. The steering's not gonna work. So what I advised them was I would come back out there. I told them I'd come back out there first light. Well, they said they were a mile north of the Ocean Park approach. They said they were a mile north of Ocean Park. Well, we had a high tide last night. Woo. I hope they didn't get caught in the water. Man. Well, I checked the tide at about 30 minutes of low tide, but it doesn't look like the tide even went out. So the next high tide, that Jeep will be clear under. So I'm just gonna grab the Freightliner, shoot down there. Hopefully the sand's hard enough that I can get right up to him and winch him up and be out of there before we change the tides. I don't like taking the truck on the beach. These flatbeds are notoriously easy to get stuck. Huh?
Driver like you stole it.
Oh shit. Well, the tide didn't go out. We got a hole up going on right now, and that tide's gonna turn on us real quick here. We already had one wave warp around. I had to. Okay. I'm gonna get both these done and we're gonna get the hell out of here. Yeah. That wave brought right up to my rear tires. I hope we're not stuck. Damn it. Yeehaw! That was spooky. We're in a low spot, and oh man, they started yelling out wave, 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 and I looked up and the wave was coming clear up to my truck. It stopped just short of my tires, but it washed around the rig they were in, their backup rig. Whew! That gets adrenaline flowing, let me tell you. I don't get paid enough. Oh man. I'll get off the beach and probably drop it off over at my shop, and they're going to try and get a locksmith to come over and get keys for it. You can see my tire tracks right there. A wave went clear over my tire tracks coming up here. I think what we have right here, this is low water right now in the oyster industry. They call it a slide, or what do they call this oyster industry? When you're picking oysters, you've got a hold up, which means the tide doesn't go out. Instead of getting a minus tide or even a low tide, the wind and the weather and everything else, it affects the tide somewhat, and so you get these hold ups. So instead of having a 200 yards of beach to drive on, there's no beach to drive on, but the rain's been enough that it's packed down the sod, packed down the dry sand so it's wet so we can drive on it. But boy, oh boy, that gets the adrenaline pumping right there. I don't know if you noticed, I started moving a little bit faster. Oh man, there's my tracks right there. There's my tracks going up here. Completely covered by a wave right there. Completely covered. That wave came in probably 250 feet. Got a little lumpy bumpy here. A little bump, whoa. Whew. We're safe and off the beach. That's all I wanted. I feel much better now. I'm sure the owner of this Jeep feels much better now too. Oh. Yeah, they went for a walk on the beach last night, and they lost the only set of keys they had to the Jeep. The doors weren't locked, but it's these four-wheel drive Jeeps. When they lock up, the four-wheel drive in them, it's all four wheels lock up, so they're difficult to tow down the beach. You'd have to, if I bought a truck out here, I would have to pull the drive line to tow it, and I just didn't want to monkey with that at like midnight. So we got them off the beach. That's all that matters. Day 2 of 2021. Awesome.